So good day. You are once again welcome back to my channel, and so we are actually going to start a new series, and this is more going to focus on um, forex trading and how to start with forex trading. I've had a group of people who have not had any introduction to forex trading, but who have the desire to learn how to trade on the forex market. So if you are that type of person, this is the good place to start from. And also for those who have heard a lot about forex trading and wants to make forex trading um, either a part-time job, make it a hobby, make it a full-time job. So I'm going to take my time to take you through what it means to trade on the forex market. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, you would want to subscribe and stick to the channel as I take you through this new phase of trading forex. Okay, all right. So to begin with, today I'm going to quickly go through with you on what it means to trade on the forex market. I know you've heard of forex trading. For some of you, it sounds to be a scam. For some others too, forex trading is gambling. To some others too, forex trading is more of lottery. But to clear the air, I would want to ask a few questions that they are rhetorical questions, so I guess you're going to answer them yourselves. So I hope you've ever been to the bank before in your country, wherever you are. I hope you've ever been to the bank before. Have you ever seen them display something on a board which shows um, how a particular currency, a particular country's currency is selling and buying against other countries' currency? For instance, I live in Ghana, so when I go to my banks, what I see there is they've written euro against dollar and they quote a rate, and then they'll write sometimes it will be on a display board, and sometimes they would indicate euro against Ghana cedis, and they will indicate a rate. They would indicate Great Britain pound against Ghana cedis, and they will indicate a rate. You know, so basically, for those of you who have ever been to the bank and you've seen something of that sort in your banks, in your local banks, that's basically forex at work or forex at play in the bank. Okay, so forex, you've seen forex all around you. You've seen forex business all around you. And for some of you too who live in the local and native areas, let me give you a typical example. Have you ever seen been to the market and you've seen money exchanges before? They sit by the roadside, they call you whenever you're passing by to come around and exchange for dollars or exchange for um, any other currency. They'll be calling you to do that. So that is forex trading or forex at display at the local level. Okay, so basically that is the local setting, but our world has evolved so much that now forex trading has not just been on the local level only, but it has also evolved to that level where we are online. Forex trading is online, and so let's go through what is forex trading. So forex trading is just the act of buying and selling currencies. As simple as that. You buy one currency and you sell it. Forex exchange market is that market which national currencies are traded for another national's currency. So, for instance, I live in Ghana. I want to travel to the United States of America. Can I go and spend Ghana cedis in the United States? No, I've got to get some dollars. So what do? I have to exchange my money from dollar to cedi, from cedis to dollar, and it will come at a particular rate. For instance, I may have to get 10 Ghana cedis to get $1. I may have to get something less than that to get $1, or maybe something more than that to get $1. So for instance, assuming I'm traveling from Ghana, we are in the month of December, I'm traveling from Ghana to the United States, and I would have to get myself 1,000 US dollars for my journey, and the exchange rate, or maybe getting a dollar is at a rate of 10 Ghana cedis. What must I do? What it means is that I need 10,000 Ghana cedis to get myself 1,000 US dollars. So I have to go and accumulate 10,000 Ghana cedis and exchange it for 1,000 US dollars for my journey. Now, imagine this situation. I left in December, came back in January. When I came back in January, I noticed that now, if I have if I need the same 1,000 US dollars, now the exchange rate has risen from 10 cedis to 12 cedis. What it means is that now I would need even more Ghana currencies to get myself the US dollar. I hope it's that simple. What it means is that the exchange rate has gone up. Now, who benefits? What it means is that another time if I have to travel in January, now I need more money, But assuming when I came back, I still had some dollars on me and I don't need to exchange it again. So it means that I'm on the winning side, right? So basically that's Forex trading. You exchange one currency for the other. Now, who stands the chance to benefit? So those who stand the chance to benefit are those who are able to tell that, okay, the exchange rate is going to go up or it's going to go down. So they place their currencies at a vantage point, or they place the value of their money in one of the currencies that they deem that, or they foresee that it will gain strength, so that when it gains strength, they are inside that market already, they are inside that currency already. You get it? So for instance, knowing very well that January, when I come back to Ghana, the exchange rate is going to move from 10 Ghana cedis to 12 Ghana cedis. What will I do? I'll keep the value of my money in dollar. I won't keep it back in Ghana cedis, so that when I come back, I still have my money in dollar value. So that when the currency for Ghana rises to 12 Ghana cedis, what it means is that if I change my currency from 1,000 US dollars, it means that I'm not getting 10,000, but I'm getting 12,000, which gives me a profit of 2,000 Ghana cedis. Right? That's basically as simple as that. So that's Forex trading. Now let's look at the context. The Forex market is the world's largest financial market. Over $6 trillion worth of currencies are traded each day. Come on. What are you talking about here? Forex market? Really? 6 trillion? Over $6 trillion? Yes. Now let's look at it. When you hear people buying things online and all that, importing things from other countries, exporting things to other countries, what do you think it involves? It involves currency exchange. For instance, if I am here in Ghana, I want to buy things from China, I need to get a Chinese yen, right? So I have to convert my money from Ghana cedis into Chinese yen before I can buy from China. You get it? So that's what actually involves the exchange of money, and they are saying that over 6 trillion. And where does it happen? Online. It's strictly online. A few of the transactions happen over the counter on the desk. Most of the transactions are online. So the world has actually moved. For those of you who are only expecting the market, expecting money to be exchanged physically to make your dollar here and there. For instance, let me give you a typical example. Some of us may not be able to go and stand in the market to say that, okay, hello everyone passing, I have $1 here, I want to exchange it for Ghana cedis. Hello, I'm selling my Ghana cedis for dollars. Hello, I'm selling my dollars for Ghana cedis. I'm selling my Chinese yen for dollars. I'm selling my dollar for Chinese yen. No, you wouldn't want to go and stand in the market and do that, right? Yeah. So what you have to do is join the online flow. All right. By the time we'll be done, I'm sure you'd really enjoy, and you'll know that, wow, there's something that I've been missing for so long. And I can tell you for point blank that, look, majority of graduates who have even studied finance, who have even studied financial derivatives, don't even know about Forex trading. They've heard of Forex trading, but practically to be involved in Forex trading, I know most of them don't even know. So this is an eye-opener, and this is an avenue for you. If you are a new person on this channel, this is an avenue for you to stick to the channel and learn. Don't be forwarding the videos you are in a hurry. Look, if you are that type, I don't think you are going to glean anything from the videos that I'm going to post, and I don't think you are ready to learn. One important thing that I will require of you as a student is to get a journal. As we begin, get a notebook, get a pen, and jot down important things that I may say, because I may not come back to them again. Okay, get a pen, get a notebook. For some of us, we go to universities, go for lectures for 4 years. I mean, they teach us things, but look, there are things that will make you rich. Yeah, not necessarily all the things you study in school. If we are talking of a market which is worth over $6 trillion trading every day, come on. All right, let's move on. Now, what's the benefit of trading in Forex? So first of all, it's already the world's largest market and is still growing quickly. The world's largest market, yes. Now, there's more international trades happening daily, on a daily basis. More international trades, more and more international trades happening now. Because now, the use of the internet is expanding. First off, initially people didn't know more about the use of the internet to do businesses online, and come to think of it now, a lot of people are doing international businesses. They are buying and selling currencies between countries that previously were even shrouded from the world. Let me give you a typical example. Even with China, I mean, you basically not really have a direct access trying to buy things from China, but now people can buy things from China. They have a lot of e-commerce platforms that people are buying things from, you know. So it's the world's largest market and it's still growing quickly. So that's the Forex market for you. People are in Ghana, people are in South Africa, people are in Malawi, people are in Nigeria, people are in India, people are in Brazil. They are buying things and buying even shares. Not in their own countries, in countries outside their countries. They are buying shares in companies outside their countries. What do you think it involves? It involves the transfer of money from their own currency into another person's currency. That's Forex for you. So it's the world's largest market and it's still growing quickly. Let's move to the next thing. It makes intensive use of information technology, making it available to everyone. Come on, look at this word, everyone. Look, wherever you are, whoever you are, this is an opportunity for you. You can also make some passive income, not just passive income, but you can make income, real income, trading on the Forex market. Yes, if you are just going to submit to time and you are just going to submit to the process of learning it, you are going to make real income. Why? Because it's available to you. Yes, you, that lady, I'm talking to you, that gentleman, man. It's available to you. So far as you have an Android phone, you are able to watch this video. It's available to you. Yes. Submit yourself to the process, learn it, and you would come back rejoicing. All you need is a smartphone. For my process that I'm going to teach, if you have a smartphone, it's good. If you have a laptop, it's good. If you have a desktop computer, it's good. Okay, all you need is just to get a smartphone to manage your trades. A few things you may need to, if you get a laptop, it will be an advantage to you. A computer is an advantage, but it doesn't change anything about the fact that if you use your phone, you are good to go. Yeah, you are good to go to withdraw money, trade and make profit and withdraw money into your wallet, and you'll be surprised like, wow. So all these years I didn't know about this. Let's look at the other benefits. Traders can profit from both strong and weak economies. Yes. For instance, my country, as I speak now, although the currency is gaining strength against other currencies, but some few months back, the currency was actually weak, and the other currencies actually rose. The other pairs that it trades against actually gained strength, and then my currency almost collapsed. That's just by the way, it didn't collapse anyway, you know. So by now it's picking up. But those who, if you're a trader, I could have easily predicted to based on the chart, even without any analysis from any of the banks in. I mean, just technical analysis could tell me that my currency was weak and I was going to search upwards. I could have just kept some of my cash in dollars, and then when the currency rises to a certain point, you just melt it back to your Ghana cedis, and then so you can profit from whichever economy, whether the economy's currency is crashing or is rising, provided you are a trader. You don't you don't you don't see the effect of whether a country's currency is crashing or is collapsing or is rising. No, all you know is you are just taking advantage of the markets. All right, there are many, 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 many benefits of trading on the forex market. Okay, but this is just a few for you. Now let's look at the disadvantage. I have one important disadvantage for you, and it may make a lot of you end your journey here. Say, oh, come on! After telling us about the nice things, why telling us now about a disadvantage of high risk exposure? Ooh, high risk. Your capital is at risk. What? Yes, your capital is at risk. All the money that you deposit in your trading account that you want to trade with, you can blow all at a go. You can lose every single dime in 5 minutes, in 2 minutes, in 3 seconds, in 5 seconds. You can lose everything. Why? Because that is the risk associated. In as much as you can make profit of 100% in 2 minutes of your capital. For instance, if I deposit $100, I can make an extra $100 in 3 seconds, in 2 seconds, and double my account, which tells you that the reward is higher. Equally, the risk exposure is also higher. Now, so if I'm telling you that the risk exposure, so why are you encouraging me to come and trade? So, irrespective of the fact that the risk is higher, that's why we have a lot of things to learn. Why is higher risk, but people are still in the market they're trading? It tells you that there are a lot of things to learn. There's how to manage risk, how to not expose yourself to too much risk on the market, and all that. There is more to it. So this where your capital is at risk, it may scare you, yeah, but if you are going to submit yourself to my tuition and learn more, I believe that you won't expose yourself to the high risk. Yes, you will manage your trades well, you manage your risk exposures well, you manage your capital well, you will know how to take your profit, you know when to close your losses, you will know how to even manage your trade to avoid unnecessary losses. Let me ask a question. How many of us in our countries have banks which offer you an 80% returns on your capital, or let's say 50% returns on your capital per annum for 1 year? You deposit money with them for 1 year and they offer you 50% returns. If you have a country like that, please kindly let me know, so I also come to the country and invest my money, with the banks, risk free. Yeah. But in Forex, if you're able to manage your trades well, you'll be able to avoid unnecessary risk within a year. If you're able to increase your account size or grow your account by 100%, 500%, it's possible. You are very good. You are an extremely good trader. Yeah. So your capital is at risk. Yeah, high risk exposure, but there's high returns, so you should know. It's not gambling, so we are able to um manage trades with the existence of high risk. Now, there is a lot more that in the quest of trading the forex you get to come across. And some of them, if I do it theory, you may easily not get it. So where do we start from? If you want to really trade forex, where do you start from? Okay, we have various asset pairs that can be traded. So when we call forex, we are looking at foreign exchange currencies. So foreign exchange forex, we have a typical example is euro trading against US dollar. Euro trading against the US dollar. We have assets like the crypto assets. There are also assets that can be traded. A typical example of the cryptocurrency asset is a Bitcoin, which is very popular. So what people can do with Bitcoin, I'll give you more details. All people know is you buy Bitcoin and hold and all that. But there's more to do with Bitcoin. You can trade Bitcoin like you are trading the normal forex currency pairs. So we go into practicals, and I believe that would be very helpful. And we have indices, which is like the S&P 500. You get to know all these asset pairs as we go along. We have the futures, which includes like the gold, the silver, and all that. And then we have the stocks. We are looking at the companies that have floated their shares on the stock exchange markets. Apple and whatever, and those big companies listed on the stock exchange market. All right. So these are some of the assets that we can trade. When we look at the forex pairs, we have other plenty forex pairs that Euro USD, Great Britain pound USD, a lot of them, Japanese yen USD, Japanese, a lot of them. So we'll get to know them when we go to the chart. Okay. Now, platforms for trading forex. Let's look at the platform that we can use to trade forex. So let's look at the whole organogram. So now, if you want to trade forex, first thing you have to look for is, now we have to consider the brokers. Which broker are we going to use? So brokers are basically the intermediaries for small traders like yourself, then myself, and they give us that platform to also place and enter trades. So basically, if the forex market is actually run more or on the hindsight by the big banks, the interbanks trading against each other, they move the market. Okay. So can you stand maybe a bank trading, the Bank of South Africa trading against the Bank of the United States? They trade in big volumes, big billions of monies. So for them to give you that platform for you to also enter your $1 trade and $2 trade, we have to go through brokers. Okay, so they give us the avenue for us to enter trades on the market. Now let's look at the platforms. So when we have a broker, so I'll go through this particular one broker. I'll show you which broker is okay to not being paid by any broker, or I'm not advertising for any broker. These are the brokers that I use that I may recommend, because if you want to follow me, probably my charts may be slightly different from yours, so you may want to stick with my brokers that I will recommend. Okay, so the brokers, when we have the brokers, now we sign up. When you are signing up with brokers, you have to give them accurate information like your personal details, your proof of address, proof of identity, You have to give them correct details. Don't give any fake information, because based on that you can deposit money and withdraw monies. All right, so you have to give the brokers good information and accurate information. Then when you have the brokers, they will lead us to the platforms where we can trade. Okay, so the broker may open, you may have to go to the broker's website to register, and they'll give you access to the platforms MT5 and MT4. Then probably those of you can pay and sign up with TradingView. It's a paid platform, but they have a free version. Okay, so let's not go here, let's come here. So we are looking at we are looking at MT5. So currently I trade more on the MT5 and the MT4, which is basically they have the same interface, just slightly different, with the MT5. All right, so now let's look at the MT4 and MT5 there. Now we'll look at the interface, we'll look at trade execution, and then managing trades. Okay, so we'll look at how the interface looks like. Okay, MT5, what does it actually look like? So now this is where your journey begins, how the interface looks like. Okay, when I go here, if I click this, it means this. If I click this, I'm taking a trade. If I click this, I'm closing a profit. If I click this, I'm closing my losses. Good. So we'll look at the interface of the MT5. Okay, now we'll look at how to executing trades. Okay, how you're going to go about executing trades. All right, now if you're going to take trades, so look at your account size. Okay, so if I have $100 account, what is the size of trade that I have to take? Okay, and how do I even take the trade on the platform? So we'll look at all that. And then when you take the trade, okay, so at what point should I cancel my trade? At what point should I take profit and all that? So managing the trades, we'll talk about it. Basically, what that you have, all the asset pairs that you have on there. So these assets, all these assets, forex indices and whatever, you may have them on your broker's website, and you may have them on the MT5, but in reality, you can have some of them also on TradingView. TradingView actually gives you some slightly nice view of the chart, and detail, the same as on MT5 and MT4. But sometimes people prefer to have their analysis done on the TradingView. So TradingView, I basically use sometimes my TradingView for analysis, and sometimes I use it for some detailed comparison. We'll get to that level. Now let's look at the brokers. Okay, so I actually trade with recommended brokers. I actually trade with Deriv, because they have some synthetic asset pairs that I trade. And then I see markets, they also offer me good asset, and then they offer me good withdrawal deposit processes and all that, and then I trade with FXTM as well, so these are my brokers that I basically use. So what I would like to do is that I'll leave a link, maybe of one of them. I won't leave a link for everyone. I'll leave a link for everyone probably in the description box below, so you can click on any of them and then open an account, and then we are good to go. Okay, all right, so basically these are my recommended brokers. There are other brokers, there are a lot of brokers, out there. I can't specifically state that this is I trade with these ones, so that I say these are my brokers. Okay, now so far at least we've gotten to this point where I'm going to show you how MT4 and MT5 interface looks like and how it works, and if you're a trader, how you're going to basically start trading, clicking on buy, sell, and all that. So I'm going to take my time and take you through MT4 and MT5 interface in the next video. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and I hope that you did enjoy. If you did enjoy, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And as I take you through this journey, I hope you share the video for others to also enjoy, and I wish you all the best in your trading, and have the best of trading day. Enjoy your stay, and then have a lovely evening, friends. See you in the next video.